Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So Oregon's offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song, the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
With the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
They set. Here's second down. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. A gain sets up a third down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his turn, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fires it to the wideout. Who makes the grab? Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He fields it at the 15. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the single back. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes the handoff. Some hard running there through the tackle. Tackle, but first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Finding some room at the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And the running back takes the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll run the option. Hard running now, breaking tackles. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. They go with a direct snap. He's swarmed by the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get the fourth down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Draining off the defender.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it's a punch formation. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The tight end has got it. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get into the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Great job for the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's no one to throw to there on a 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try the option play here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead trying to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that is no good. After the miss, still down by 7. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. We stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. The shotgun running play call.
Working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. The setup at 3rd and 4. He threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Cut quickly. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down. They elected to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.